Family?
Dysfunctional. Totally dysfunctional.
Look at all the stories throughout history where kings are made by killing one's brother, and queens and killing the sister and killing the brother. You know, it's just family can be detrimental to your life sometimes.
It's whoever, it's not just your God-given family that you're born into. I consider myself lucky because I have a ton of families. I have my work family. I have my college alumni friends. Like, that's a family. These are the people who've been so supportive.
The definition of family probably is, bloodline related. It's the people that you're born into.
This is going to sound cheesy, but this is very true for me. Family is the most important thing.
There's a crazy amount of closeness there. Like, everyone is allergic to not being in everyone else's business.
I'm very, very close with my family. I love my family. I would do anything and everything for them.
I mean, that sort of closeness, as like seemingly invading as it can feel at times, it's also very comforting because I have a family that would take a baseball bat for me, and I don't even have to ask them to do it.
Being a dad, family is responsibility, and but it's also a great source of pride.
My dad just died 2 months ago, so he was a Marine. My mom she's at a stage 4. Her liver's not good, but I really, really love my family. I have 2 brothers. And I'm really, really grateful for my family.
All my family is kind of close together on the East Coast, either in Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, or in Florida, and I'm the only one that's all the way in the West, in Las Vegas and Los Angeles, and I miss them terribly. I'm always so jealous when people are like, "Oh, my parents live around the corner." I'm always dealing with them. It's like, I wish I was always dealing with my parents.
You can have immediate family like your mom, your dad, your brother, your grandmother, but I think it's also people that are close to you, your friends, your work relations, because sometimes I see people at work more than I see my immediate family.
A lot of laughter. My sisters, my brother.
I think people who get close to you and who show their love for you, I think as time goes on, those are your real family members. Like, I have friends who are closer to me than my real family is.
It's the people who are there for you and love you and support you no matter what. And it doesn't have to be your mom or dad. It could be your best friend. And sometimes your best friend is going to give you more love and support than your parents. Not my parents. They're amazing, but just for the record.
Family is not necessarily related to blood. Family is more about people that care about you through thick and thin. I hate to use that expression. Good times, bad times. That are there for you when you need them.
A lot of times, family, you can understand family more because you have this connection, similar backgrounds, grew up together, spent holidays together, they're your rock and they're what's familiar, and family is something you can always go back to.
And it's people that I feel comfortable with, that I can actually have a good relationship with them. I have people, my friends are my family. My co-workers are also my family. I see them more than my mom and my dad.
I just remember a time going over to my sister's house, and we were all adults at the time, and her bed was full of Beanie Babies, and we just all sat on the bed around the Beanie Babies, and between the Beanie Babies laughing and talking and just sharing, and it was just a very special moment.
So if you can really make like a connection, even if it's a fleeting one for a certain span of time, whether it's at school or at a job or just waiting in line for the movies, I think those are very important because you need to have those people in your corner to step in to pitch hit when those that you rely on to take the baseball bat for you aren't there.
That's one of the few lasting things. Reliable. Family's reliable.
I think I'm closer to my family now than I've ever been, really, because I've allowed everything that has happened to me I believe that everything that has happened to me has brought me to this place of who I am.
It reminds me of how much I'm loved and how much I'm cared for, and it's really just, it's special. I think anyone that's got I feel very fortunate, very lucky to have the family that I have.
Family is who is closest to you,
Family's forgiving, thank God.
Calls out, I love you. I can hear it through the cracks of these doors, of these walls, as it echoes, bounces back. It pries my heart open as the joy does for the children, for the humble hidden deep within this skin.